Alright, so it's a continuation of the video that I started earlier. So yeah, man, teach your children to be prepared for war. That's your house, right? Stop playing the woman role in your household. Women don't want the children to know how to defend themselves, survive in these times. The woman don't want to learn how to survive, fuck her. Shit, she might not make it. But we are in them times with 7, she'll join the 1. So get you another woman. Just don't tell her what the fuck you got going on. Have that bitch in another city, on the other side of town, wherever the fuck, to where you can get away with it. Don't get caught, man. These women are the world, so you gotta pay attention to what's going on in the world. They studying the computers. You know, the bitches study the shit of the world. Then have it to where you get caught. So in order to beat that, you gotta know what she's looking into. No woman's smarter than the man, man. You should have these women figured out by now. You know? Lord wouldn't give us 7 if we didn't have it figured out by now. But yeah. Don't wait till the last minute, man. And don't wait till the last minute for you guys that's on the sidelines to come into this thing. You know, get in, like the scripture say, as a young man, get in as soon as possible. While there are still jobs for the economic system collapse. It will be hard to get to a brother because all the shit that's going on in the streets. This thing has been gradually done. The New World Order has been gradually brought in. So when before all hell breaks loose, all hell might break loose gradually. You might be in a city where it's curfew. You might be in a city where people are rioting in the streets every now and again, and you gotta stay in your house till they get it under control. So you don't know what's going on, what's gonna happen. But we seeing it with the protests and everything, so it should give you a glimpse of what's to come, and then you just start doing your studies on how shit be happening when these things take place and how long do they take place. You should know, you've been in the truth long enough, so you should know the time limit. This shit happened for a week, a month. He was out there for a few hours to close disperse. You should have this stuff calculated as a military man. You knew what's supposed to be moving in war. War, you know what you gotta know what your enemy's doing. You gotta know who's moving what. What is it called? What is it called? In the army. Because I was reading through it. They got what's called no man's land, where no one resides there. If I'm not mistaken, for fear of confrontation in that area because of how the two opposing sides are, or because look this up because I'm trying to forget, or because no one's just in that land, and that land isn't inhabited by no one. Wars taking place on other sides of the country, other areas. Why did I say that? I brought that up because you got my train of thought, but you got to know how to move, when to move, when things are going to be dead in the area, when things are going to be hostile in an area, and how long. It's not hard. The Spirit is with you. The Spirit gonna be with us even more so that everything is wrapping up. So use the Spirit, discernment. Pay attention. And that's just not for y'all. That's for me also. Stop bickering amongst each other. Put all the confusion. Stop letting the demons, spirits take you out. Once they have done so, repent, get back up. Righteous man falls 7 times. We get chastised so that we won't be condemned with the world. Get back up. Continue fighting. Kind of out of breath. Just a little bit. Cause I'm walking with this book bag I got on. I think it's almost 50 pounds. Yesterday I was in the gym. I ran with it on for an hour and 5 minutes. Then I walked with it on yesterday for like an hour and 20 some minutes, and today for an hour and 20 some minutes before what I'm doing now. And, you know, I like to do my little cardio workouts. My cardio workouts be kind of extensive. You know, 'cause I gotta stay healthy. So I gotta try to get back healthy. Because I'll be sick every now and again. I'm sick a lot. But one thing that keeps me going is being healthy. You know, to where if I don't work out, I can't do a lesson. So I'll be having to work out. It's mandatory to work out. You know, and my workouts can't be the regular workouts. You gotta be a little more intense because of my age and because of being sick. You know, I like pushing the limits anyway. I don't like doing what everybody else is doing. In the military, they work out. They worked out. They were working out. I'm trying to put my finger on it. 6 days a week, 7 days a week. Sometimes special forces, at least from what they've told, what I've Googled, do 6 minute, 7 minute, 7 minute mile runs. So you gotta run a mile in 6 minutes. 7 minutes to be a part of special forces, to be a part of the regular army, or other branches in the army that aren't special forces. For men, it's 14 minutes. For women, it's 16 and some change. I think men is 14 and some change, women 16 and some change. If not 16, 18 for women. Something like that. But Hexeth made that announcement saying the women got to do what the men got to do. So men got to run a mile in 14 minutes. Women got to run a mile in 14 minutes because they're getting ready for war and against other superpowers. So you can't bring no woman into that arena, and she can't compete with a man. She's just another body. So you're really kind of saving y'all ass. Whereas Ukraine, Russia, North Korea, China, they got in their military women. And I don't know if they passed certain laws to where the women can't be in the military unless they pass the same PT test as the men. But I have to look into that. When they implement that draft, it might not even matter then. Because there will be a draft. You will be drafted and sent off to the war if you're not a man of the Lord. The men of the Lord are going to the concentration camps and prison, or going to be out in the bush somewhere. You're not going to fight for the beast. The beast is fighting for the Lord. I'm fighting against the Lord. You know? What else is going on? Benjamin got hit with that storm. I haven't checked into it again as of yet, but you know what they're saying, it might have been the HARP program. Let's see. But yeah, what they're saying is might be the HARP program. Now, you know, that's coming from your slave master, the devil. And all it is bringing the 12 tribes back together, because all now, from the Latins to the Caribbean islands, tribes, Judah. The spirit is on us, and on the whole nation to be together as one. You know, we're not like into it like how we used to be. That amongst a lot of the tribes to gather us into it. But I didn't think I got put each other Mexican versus Mexican. That's coming down, Jake acting as one to a certain degree. Because the Lord gonna use Jake to rise up against these heathen in these streets when all hell breaks loose. You know? And Trump is showing himself to be racister and racister. So that's helping the agenda. Just as well as Jake and them having their eyes open to things like Illuminati, witchcraft, heart program. So yeah, man, all praise to y'all Russian Shire. Call all y'all Russian Shire. Prophecies are rolling now. We're getting closer and closer to getting up out of here and us being as one as a nation. To take our rightful place in the world. Like the Lion King. As rulers. Starting with the elect, the chosen. Everyone that died in that storm going to be brought back through the elect. Everyone that's going to die around the world this time will be brought back to the elect, the chosen. Those who survive all hell and the missiles. It's going to be hit various places, man. You know? But all the heathen are going into captivity. They're going into slavery. Slavery. Putin. Slavery. You know, if he ain't Israelite, but he like Israelite culture. Because they always making mention of it. Them Arabs, slavery. Chinese, slavery. Japanese, slavery. You know? That being said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Call all you how about Shema Rashad. Shema Kakadash, the honest to the elders, the apostles of the well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.